And so they kicked Yo Gotti out of Memphis because he set up Young Dolph. And so they letting him know where they stand, that is Dolph land. So if y'all rocking with Dolph, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead, comment down below. Let me know where y'all from. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So Keyglock ran Yo Gotti out of Memphis because Young Dolph was the king of Memphis. So PRE is coming back to claim what's theirs. So everybody in Memphis is like, this Dolph land, we rocking with Dolph, we on his side. And so that's when all the CMG artists started to leave. Moneybaggyo was the first person to leave. He put all his cars on the car hauler truck on the big rig, and they booted out of town. They even went around South Memphis. They went out through the east side so they wouldn't get caught up right there by the train tracks and the highway. So now Yo Gotti got ran out of town because you see what happened to his brother Big Jook. You see what happened with all the other people that's involved in this Dolph case. So the streets was really trying to get justice on, and even the score and everything like that. And at the end of the day, everybody in Memphis was really looking up to Young Dolph. It was a few Yo Gotti fans, but they just liked the crowd, the music. They just liked the fun part of it. You know what I'm saying? Dolph was really actually giving back to the community, and this is why his son is now officially a millionaire. They got all the paperwork and everything now transferred to where Young Dolph's son Trey gets all the blessings, everything that Dolph left behind. It was over $12 million and all that. So with him, Mia J, Keyglock, and everybody, Daddy-O, they all sitting there basically running it up. Like everything that Dolph left them, they were able to flip it into hundreds of millions of dollars and all that, all while Yo Gotti's artists, they was hurting. They wasn't getting booked no more. Things was looking bad and everything like that. Black Youngster hasn't done a show in a long time, and Moneybaggyo had all these issues coming up left and right. Finesse 2 times left and right. And so the only person that's still popping and everything out of Memphis is Keyglock and Glorilla. And so really that's where the CMG PRE is left off at now. Like Keyglock been continuing the music side of PRE. Young Dolph's son continuing the business side. They gonna continue to keep getting millions, and Young Dolph's son might end up signing somebody else. He might end up signing Glorilla and get her to switch back to PRE. Y'all gotta remember back in the days that Glorilla was a Young Dolph fan. She was pulling up to the meet and greet. She went to that gym, that gymnasium, where Dolph was taking pictures and signing autographs and everything, and Glorilla was like, I'm your biggest fan, I gotta make it, da-da-da, please sign me to PRE, please give me a chance, I'm gonna be this and that and the third. And so, they was actually working on a deal to get Glorilla and PRE, and right after the Dolph situation happened, that very next spring or summer, that's when Yo Gotti signed Glorilla, because they already peeped and knew that Glorilla wanted to be a part of PRE. So this is when CMG came in there. You got to remember, the cookie shop girl wanted to be the manager for CMG and everything. This is why when Dolph got hit up in the cookie shop, the worker behind the counter didn't say nothing when she saw the suspicious car driving around 2 minutes before Young Dolph got hit up. Like, anybody that would have seen that and would have cared for Young Dolph, or would have had any type of trying to save him or anything, they would have told him to at least duck. This is why the cookie shop people really didn't want to help Dolph and try to get him out that jam or anything. When they seen the 2 guys running with the Dracos, the cookie shop didn't want to help Dolph, because they was already working with CMG. They already had Yo Gotti paying them in the books and everything like that, so that if they seen the 2 hitters running up, that they wasn't gonna say nothing to Dolph, so that he could be left there like a sitting duck. So y'all gotta understand what's really going on, because this is a revolving door situation. Everybody that CMG had some sort of business dealings with, anybody that they talked to, that they paid money and said, let us know about Dolph location, let us know if Dolph come here, if Dolph come there. This is how they got the drop on Young Dolph when he went back to Memphis, y'all. Somebody dropped his location. Somebody was following him. Y'all gotta realize, man, you would know it when rappers fly into big cities like that. Everybody at the airport got connections in the hood. Everybody at the airport damn near live in the hood or work, you know what I mean? So all the whole hood work at the airport. So when Young Dolph land in with millions of dollars in jewelry and Rolls Royces everywhere, the first thing they doing is they going to tell their partners, they going to tell their block, hey, da-da-da, Young Dolph back, get this lick, da-da-da, get this, money on his head, whatever it is. And so same thing with Dolph. He usually hit up his security, hey, I'm in town, it's going to be, it's that, we back in Memphis, make sure y'all stay on point, da-da-da. So everybody letting each other know what they need to know and all that once Dolph came into town. And what y'all got to understand is that Dolph didn't expect the cookie shop to be in cahoots with CMG. So they didn't think that if Dolph was in the cookie shop that they would be the ones to pretty much not help him when they could have definitely told him to duck and run or come behind the counter, or they could have unlocked the door to that back hallway. They could have unlocked the door to have him come into the kitchen. It was so many different things. Y'all gotta understand, it was two people in the cookie shop who seen the hitters, the lady at the cash register and the manager in the back office on the cameras. Y'all got to remember that Raven's brother said that he was the one watching the security cameras when this whole thing came out. And so once he seen Dolph walk in, this is when he started FaceTiming somebody, showing Dolph on the 4K security footage. ADT bought the whole footage and sold it to TMZ. So y'all got to understand that this whole thing could have been avoided, man. It's just that people was picking and choosing sides because they was either gonna get paid from CMG or Young Dolph was either gonna help them out eventually at some point. Everybody was playing both sides, man. They was taking handouts from Young Dolph to turn it into a high rise, and he was gonna put the cookie shop there with burner and everything like that. Now on the other end, CMG's paying the cookie shop to give the drop on Young Dolph location, and when he does the music video there, that's the only reason Dolph went there. He went to go do the first scene of what the music video would have been like. He wanted to walk through the building. He was about to buy the cookie shop. Young Dolph already owned the building, the business next door. This is why there was a business that was closed in between the laundromat and the cookie shop, is because that was Dolph's tax prep thing. The season was just about to start. This is why Dolph came back there. He was about ready to purchase the whole building, turn it into a high rise, and put his tax place at the bottom. Once Yo Gotti and them found out about that, they knew that he was going to do a video there. So CMG told the cookie shop people, hey, keep an eye out, keep an ear to the streets, let us know if anything go down. So once Young Dolph flew back into town, and this is the reason why all them cars was following him. Y'all got to understand how these plays get ran, man. Y'all got to understand that people, they going to try to catch you slipping and everything like that, but you got to stay one step ahead of the whole entire game, man. And this is the main reason why a lot of these rappers, they don't be going back to their old hood. They don't be going back hanging around the same people who got the crab in the barrel mentality, man. We need to quit it with the crabs in the barrel mentality. We need to boil all them crabs and get them up out the water, man. So that's exactly what's going on. This is why Young Dolph's son with the millions, he gonna put the whole PRE on his back, and they gonna be all the way to the top. And he might end up taking the King of Memphis spot once and for all, so that they got a new person on the throne, and that's gonna be Young Dolph's son. So let me know what y'all think about that, man. Go ahead and comment, like this video, and share it. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.